That's cheeky. Okay. Welcome back. Having just read Midnight Sun, it really was very mean to Rosalie. Like, it didn't show her in a very good light at all.
Nope.
And it felt a bit one-sided. So today we're going to talk to Emmett. Well, we're going to talk to the AI, and she's going to imagine what Emmett would say in defense of Rosalie. And I just want to give a shout out to Zuzana Garilova. I hope I said your name right. One of our subscribers who gave me this idea. Thank you.
If Emmett had the chance to defend Rosalie and provide his perspective, it would likely be a mix of heartfelt emotion, humor, and genuine insight into her character. Here's how it could unfold.
Rosalie gets a bad rap, doesn't she? People like to call her vain or cold, but that's because they don't bother to look past the surface. And, yeah, she's gorgeous, it's hard not to notice, but that's not all she is. What you don't see, what I see every day, is how much she cares. She's got this big heart, but she guards it because she's been hurt before. And let me tell you, she doesn't let anyone walk all over her. That kind of strength? That's inspiring. I know people think she's just about appearances, but it's not vanity, it's pride. Rosalie knows who she is and refuses to apologize for it. How many people can say that? She's not about pretending or putting on an act to make others comfortable. She's real, and in a world full of fake smiles, that's a rare thing. If she loves you fiercely. She's protective, loyal, and would go to the ends of the earth for the people she cares about. I've seen her do it.
In all these pictures, she looks like Miss Scarlet from Cluedo.
Oh, yeah!
I would like, in our next video, can we make a Cluedo mock-up of what the game would look like with those characters?
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, the whole being who you really are and not being afraid to show, you know, your true self.
Wearing your heart on your sleeves.
Yeah. I think that just comes, like, how old is she actually? You know, like, how many years has she been alive?
Yeah.
And you know how we're talking about how, you know, like, old people tend to just
do that.
Do funny things and not really care. Like
yeah. It's like when you're a kid, you kind of don't have a filter, and then when you get elderly, you also don't have a filter. So yeah. She's an elderly in a child's body. Yeah. She really doesn't have a filter.
and you know, you have the car. By the time that you're that old, you know no one can do anything to you anyway.
Yeah. I'm loving these pictures of her, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're quite nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
And let's talk about why she's so protective. She's lived through pain most people can't imagine. Rosalie was taken advantage of, hurt, and had everything she dreamed of ripped away. But she didn't let that break her. She came out of it stronger, more determined to make sure no one she loves has to feel that kind of powerlessness. You see that as cold? I see that as someone who turned her trauma into armor.
That's a really nice way of looking at it, turning your trauma into armor.
Yeah.
Though you have to be careful not to get too much armor so that people can still get in, but he obviously can, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what she went through, that's horrendous. I mean, to survive that and get through and still be able to love and it's...
Be able to trust anyone.
Yeah. It's incredible, actually.
I'll admit, she's not all sunshine and rainbows. She's direct, sometimes brutally honest, and she doesn't hold back when she thinks you're wrong. But you know what? That honesty is part of what makes her incredible. You never have to guess where you stand with Rosalie. She'll tell you straight up. And sure, she's not the one to sugarcoat things, but isn't that better than pretending?
And who actually is all sunshine and rainbows?
Yeah, not even Alice.
No, once you have been in a relationship for a long time, or you know, even friends, you just, you know, you get to see all sides of each other, and no one is all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Look, I'm biased. She's my wife, my partner, my everything. But even if I weren't, I'd still say this: Rosalie Hale is someone you want on your side. She's been through hell and come out stronger. She loves with her whole heart, even if she hides it behind a tough exterior. And when it comes down to it, she's not afraid to fight for what she believes in. That's who she is, and that's why I love her.
This is an awesome picture, right?
Yeah.
She looks like a superhero or
yeah,
something.
like a manga anime character or something. She's a bit younger too.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Hunger Games character, kind of. Or Mission Impossible.
Yeah, like Black Widow or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Emmett touches on her vulnerabilities, strengths, and personality, painting a fuller picture of Rosalie as more than just the superficial traits Edward might highlight in Midnight Sunday. It emphasizes her complexity and depth, while also giving a glimpse of how deeply Emmett admires her resilience and spirit.
Midnight Sunday?
I swear, I typed Midnight Sun. I don't know where she got that from. It's so bizarre. But yeah, like Midnight Sun was very one-sided when it dealt with Rosalie, and that was probably because I really enjoyed Midnight Sun, so I think that was the worst part of it for me. Yeah, so that was a little bit disappointing, but yeah.
Rosalie is a very misunderstood character.
Yeah. She makes it hard to love her, I guess, because she was,
She literally gets distracted by her own reflection.
I mean, I guess if you've been alive that many years also, like, you're probably pretty bored.
Yeah.
And
if you have to do high school over and over and over again.
Yeah, that would be awful. And yeah, you would also then be really annoyed with someone who might have made it so that you had to move, right? Like, you were worried that Edward was going to kill her, then you're going to have to quickly run away, or, and you're all going to have to pack up your lives and move again, and she's just sick of moving. You can kind of see how she would be annoyed. And given that they're vampires and Bella's human, it's like obvious, just don't mess with her, right?
Yeah. She's blunt.
And she is a wee bit selfish, but aren't we all?
Yeah.
Like, don't you always think about how something is going to affect you?
Yeah.
That's natural. It's human nature, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't protect yourself from
It's human nature, it's vampiric nature.
Yeah. Of course, you can try and not be selfish, but, like, you always are going to think of those things. And if you can't protect your thoughts, I mean, Edward can read them. That's a little unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please click like and subscribe and ring that notification bell.